Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I think I shared with you all last Monday that the weather is changing and the summer is here in Arizona. And I literally looked at the forecast. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. And all week this week, I think our high temperature is going to be either 116 to 118 degrees Monday through Friday. So I thought last week was hot. Definitely, it's going to be that much hotter this coming week. That's the first thing. Second thing is that I wanted to make sure that this week you didn't have me for 44 seconds smiling, saying nothing at all. And we decided not to edit it out because it was funny. And I don't mind having a little bit of a self-deprecation and levity a spot. I think it's important always to do that. Today's topic actually is going to affect everybody. So this is a topic that every single one of us, I think, suffer with. And I think I'm going to hopefully say something that'll help you, that you can that'll resonate with you, and that is memory. How do you remember things, especially if something when you say is on the tip of your tongue? How do you remember certain things in life? So I'm going to talk about three things. The last one I think is the funnest. So first thing would be acronyms. So we remember certain things based upon what is the acronym for what that is. But in reality, what is an acronym? So usually it's a couple letters or abbreviations to what is going to be the longer word. So I'll give you one example, and that would be BMW. So the vehicle, the BMW, is an acronym for Bavarian Motor Works. So those of you who want to argue with me that it's not Bavarian, look it up, and then you don't have to argue with me that it is. And then the second thing for remembering things and what they kind of stand for would be mnemonics. So mnemonics is a phrase or a word that you come up with, and every one of the letters means something to you that's very specific. So I used mnemonics when I was in school, learning the Krebs cycle, learning the periodic table, learning all the bones in the body. So these are all things that you have to have, memory for and recall. And by using a phrase that you can use and write that phrase down, like if I wanted to remember water, grass, and light, so RGL, I might say rain with girls. Rain with girls. So rain with girls reminds me of water, grass, and whatever I said. So you already forgot. And so it's an example for you to use. And the last one is when you are thinking of something and you say it's on the tip of my tongue and you can't remember it, or you're not having immediate recall for it, I want you to start saying in your head, either to yourself or out loud very softly, a very unique word or words, and that you normally would never ever say. And you will be very, very surprised that you'll then remember the word that you were thinking of. And it's because your body is thinking your mind is thinking so much to try to figure out what that thing was you're trying to remember. By thinking about something completely opposite just for a moment and saying that word over and over again will help you then remember it. And for me, and I didn't come up with it, somebody recommended it to me, but it actually worked. And the term for me is chocolate cake. So if somebody says to me, hey, what was that gal's name that we had dinner with last Tuesday? Oh, what was her name? Then I'll say very quickly to myself and close my eyes or look away and say, chocolate cake, chocolate cake, chocolate cake, chocolate cake. Julie, her name was Julie. Now, you might look at me or thinking right now, Jim, that is absolutely insane. I'm not going to do that. Try it. And I think that you'll message me and you say, oh my gosh, it worked. And you don't have to use chocolate cake. It can be anything at all, but it's the same thing that you say in your head to keep your mind off of what you were trying to remember the first time. So remember acronyms. They're obviously super cool. They're out there and helps us remember what acronyms are, like BMW. Remember mnemonics. It's a great way to remember a large list of things that you need to remember for regurgitation for school or whatever the case may be. Sometimes a grocery list. You can do a grocery list and use a mnemonic for your grocery list on what to buy, and you won't forget something because there was a letter what was that letter? It will be your ongoing memory for your for grocery list. And then third, is that one word. So in this case, for me, it is chocolate cake. So with that, have a fantastic rest of your week this week. Hopefully you'll stay cool if you're here in Arizona or Western United States, where we have these massive heat warnings. And I look forward to seeing you all next Monday. Take care. Bye.